Look, man, John's not here. Look, I understand that, but I'm not involved in this, and John is not here. And for the last time, I'm native first. I'm not activated. I'm off for the next 4 months or better. So I'm gonna enjoy my native life, and you're gonna. Why do you sound so close? Fantastic. You're not my superior. So my superior told you that I would be your best shot at finding John Thunderheart. My superior was wrong. I am probably the worst person to help you find John Thunderheart. The man's my best friend. No, I did not tip him off. I did tell him that if you came, and I knew you would, but I thought you would be my superior. I didn't think they would send the bulldog. Either way, I'm gonna honor myself. I'm native first. You want me to level with you? Okay. On the record or off the record? Oh, it makes a difference. See, if we go on the record, everything I say goes against me. Then I wind up in a court-martial and a tribune for aiding and abetting. But the way I see it, Bulldog, either way, you're going to put me on trial. I'm a lieutenant, a Native American. You know more than anything else. They would love to get rid of me. So you want this on the record or you want this off the record? Integrity. Integrity. You want to talk about integrity? You come to a man's village. You make a friend betray a friend. And then you wonder why I barely trust anybody who's not native. When I joined the army, it was to better mankind and to protect my village and my people. I didn't join the army to get all the girls and all the booze and all the money I could earn. I joined the army because a third of my check goes back to this village. They can do without it. But here's the thing about you court-martialing me. Last time I checked, the treaties have no military jurisdiction, which means on the record or off the record, you can make this personal, which I'm pretty sure you're going to do. So I'll just go ahead and be straight with you, Cousin Integrity. I told him I'd buy him 5 days. That was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I know I've only been here for like a week. Hey man, we move in small circles around here. Everything that I know and every tribal person in this village will never tell you where the hell John is. You want to court-martial me? It's fine. The only thing they're going to say is, we got rid of another damn Indian. What else can you do? You can lock me up. I ain't active duty. So basically the only thing that I've done is warn my brother that a government that has hunted my people and broke every fucking treaty that we've ever signed for peace, love, and hair grease, that you were coming for him because he murdered a white man. Let's not get John's story. Let's just arrest the Indian because he murdered a white man. Do you know why he murdered the white man? I'll tell you. Because I know John's never going to be caught. The white man, S-Hate his sister. He walked in on it. He scalped the fucker. Those little hairs you came through, driving up the village, coming around the mesa, that was your victim. Apparently your victim survived long enough to make it to town without his brain freezing over. Apparently your victim had a cell phone with evidence that could frame John and put him away for life. You know what it is I actually do, Bulldog? Well, let me explain to you what I actually do for the military. I'm actually a JAG. So, I could always bring him to trial, if you could catch him. But once I get court-martialed, and I know I will, because people like you don't like people like me. But, since I'm native first, let me break this out for you, Bulldog. I have dirt on you. And you're going to let John go. I own you now. And I know you don't want this to come to the forefront. But I seem to remember a village just outside of Vietnam about 14 days ago. And I remember a certain white man in a unit of 5 white men who SA'd some girls, underage girls. They sent me this video when I went to go clean up your fucking mess, Bulldog. So let's talk integrity now. Let's talk an eye for an eye. You laid off my friend. They don't get this. What, you want to shoot me? Go ahead. I have strict orders that the second that my heart stops, everything on every phone that I have in the cloud will be released immediately. How will they know? Well, let's just say you're not the only one with friends in high places, Bulldog. So now what do you want to do? Because in case you haven't forgotten where you're standing on native land. And one more thing. I am native first.